Hey everyone, I'm here in Chipley, Florida at the Glenwood Cemetery, and I'm here to visit the grave of Mary J. Nepper. Now Mary has an interesting story because she was buried twice. The first time she was actually buried alive. She was in some sort of a coma, and she didn't know she was dead. Everyone else thought she was dead. The reason they found out that she was actually alive was because she had an above ground burial, and two grave robbers came in the middle of the night trying to gain access to her coffin to find any sort of valuables or jewelry or whatnot, anything that her family members placed with her to take into the afterlife. Now, while these grave robbers were trying to gain access, once they opened the coffin or casket, Mary actually raised up. And this scared the living daylights out of those grave robbers. But thanks to the grave robbers, Mary went on to live another 35 years and gave birth to 3 kids. So let's go over here and take a look at Mary's grave. Now this grave is actually her original grave that she was reburied in. So this is the exact location that she was initially buried in, and this is the location that she's currently buried in. So let's go over here and take a look. Follow me. All right, here it is, the grave of Mary J. Nepper. Now, her story is fairly popular in this area. It does say her official death date was June 5th, 1911. So she was thought to be dead in the 1870s for the first time. So January 12th, 1868. So she would have just been a little girl when she was originally thought to be dead. And this is actually, from what I've read, parts of the old burial. Well, at least it's the original casket. As I was saying earlier, she went on to give birth to 3 more kids. I see 3 graves next to her. I don't believe they're her kids, but they are relatives. And right here, this is actually a really interesting grave. It looks like a bed. You can see the blanket folded over and the headstone marking the name, birth date, and death date is actually made as a pillow. Right here, I do believe this is one of Mary's kids. Just by looking at the dates, would be January 12th, 1890. So she would have been at a decent age to have had a kid, or I'd say at least to get married during that time. Died August 25th, 1949. And then this may be a sibling or a niece. This is Emily Nepper Williams, born January 30th, after Mary had died, 1921. Mary died in 1911. Emily passed away was born in 1921, died June 25th, 2009. Right here is the grave of Mary again. This also looks like a bed. I just realized this. Compared to this one and this one right here, they're both beds. You can see with this one, it's like a 4-post bed. You have the balls right here representing the post and the head marker as the pillow, and you have the folded over blanket, and then right here next to her. Now, I don't necessarily think to visit cemeteries here in Florida unless I'm going to the graves of celebrities. For one in particular, former band members of Leonard Skinner. But to see something of this odd, kind of morbid history with Mary Nepper, it's something interesting to see, and I wanted to note that for other people to see in case they're ever passing through Chipley, Florida on their way to Panama City Beach. So definitely a very interesting story. Thanks for watching this video. If there's any other places that you want to see me visit, please leave a comment in the comment section. It doesn't have to be cemeteries. It can be crime scene locations, abandoned buildings, pending I have someone to go in with me. But for now, thanks for watching, everyone.